Smiling face, so nice. And also even the birds, I came back to Spain after a long, long time, and suddenly all the seagulls, they came from the mountains surrounding, suddenly they all come out. Yeah, and singing and flying around us, around my area. There was a sea, seafront, then they just fly on the sea like that. Suddenly, when I came out, and sit there, they all came out and singing and flying for a long time. And then I came inside and they all disappeared again, like nothing happened. I have a couple of witnesses for that, yes. Oh, truly, nature is really our friend. If we are their friends, we will know all kind of wonder. There's no miracle, actually. Everything in the universe is a miracle. If you are a miracle, everything becomes miracle. Of course, we don't wish for the moon to stay for hours like that just for show, but they just did it, voluntarily. Because the moon is also a being, Yes, moon, sun, earth, a being. There are different beings in the universe, not just human, Just like we have animals, see, they don't look like us, but they are beings also, see? So the sun, the moon are different kind of beings as well. So we have to respect them all. Trees also. It's not enough that you meditate, You got to be exposed to many situations to grow up, You have to go out and also, react with the reality in order to have more intelligence, Also meditation helps also, but if you don't have a chance to polish it, then it doesn't work. If anybody at all scold you or even wrongly accuse you, be thankful for that person. That's good for your humility, actually. Even if it's not true, it's also good for you. At that time, you check yourself out, and then you know how much ego you have. If at that time you feel, I'm such a good person, and why does he say like this, and you complaining all day, and then you begin to hate that person, then it's still no good. Yeah, okay? Anyway, if somebody correct you in any way, that's really good for you. Yeah, you learn from that mistake and you become better. Nobody is bad, just the ego is bad. Truly, the ego are the worst enemy of everybody. And many people like to keep it, that's the problem. Ego is the worst, it's very bad. Ego is very, very bad. Ego is a terrible thing. If you listen to this ego too much, you forget your great self, your intelligent self, your wise wisdom self. That is the only problem. And it's a pity if you keep listening to the ego like you know too much and all that. Then you don't know your real self. The main problem is the ego separates us from our true self, from the one who truly knows everything. And if we just think we know everything about this world, then we don't know ourselves. That's the greatest problem with the ego. The ego is the greatest enemy. And sometimes the ego destroys a marriage, destroy a relationship, destroy friendship, destroy the love between mother and son and father and daughter even, because of the ego. Because the ego causes conflict all the time. Doesn't want to do anything that is pleasing to the mother or father or pleasing to the partner. Just want to do the thing that causes trouble, you see? And day after day like this, if a partner always causes trouble, then of course the relationship kaput. You cannot remember anything but bad things about each other. Bad souvenir, bad happening, bad event, bad result, anything never good. So of course the relationship cannot live this way. The marriage cannot continue. This is just physically speaking. Talk about the spiritual level. Of course you're even far away from yourself. If you cling into your worldly know-how a little bit, even you don't even know enough and you think you know a lot, and you just cling to that and then you don't know yourself. For example, okay, if you have something in front of you, like even just a thin curtain, You cannot see yourself through the mirror. But if that thin curtain fall out, then you can see yourself clearly. This is the ego problem. It just stands between people. It stands between your real self and anything else that will come near you. And then it makes everything damaged, ruined, or distorted. It's not the real thing anymore. It's a pity. This is not the thing we should keep. It's our enemy, you know. The little knowledge that we think we know, that is not our true knowledge. The ego is really hard to get rid of. Very, very hard. And it's ruined many things in this world. It causes war, yeah. It causes enemies and hatred and ruin of nations because of ego. The people who has no ego never want to war with anybody, because they can see through the uselessness of things. So ego is the worst enemy of everybody in this world. And animals, they don't have ego. Or the true dog, for example, they don't have any ego. They are so pure. That's why they can love you every minute. Even if you just scold them there and they come wagging tail immediately the moment you come and love them. They never hold any hatred within their heart for a second. You can see that. So if you want to see the egoless being, look at the dog. Truly like that. Most animals don't have ego at all. And the human, interfere and ruin their nature. That's the problem, We, human, not only ruin ourselves by our little so-called knowledge of the world, but we ruin also nature, and we ruin also animals. We force them into crazy, behavior. Truly like that. I observe it all and I know it. It's the truth. I'm not just telling from books. It is like that. Yeah. Okay, I love you. You meditate. I love you.
Thank you for your company today for Between Master and Disciples here on Supreme Master Television. And now, Healthy Living is up next right after Noteworthy News. May heavenly light shine the way of love and wisdom in your life.